We're gonna eat breakfast first?
Yeah, breakfast first.
My wife made me, it looks like,
He
well,
doesn't
it
even know.
is. It's chicken, no, it comes
Comes from a chicken.
Comes from a chicken, so an egg sandwich.
Yeah, I fried some eggs.
Fried some eggs. Did you toast the bread too or not?
No.
Oh.
I did not.
Tastes good.
Thanks.
Did you put butter on it?
Just mayonnaise.
Oh, okay.
And cheese. And bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Today we're going to chop some hay on this warm day and windy, so it's going to be dusty.
So we're buying some hay from a neighbor. So yeah, we're gonna get that done. We got a little field of sorghum we're gonna take off.
This sorghum that we're going to take off isn't quite like the field that we last did that I showed you. I should show you the field that we cut at 35 days. Now it's what, 3 weeks later?
Yeah, 21 days.
And it's growing back beautifully. So we've irrigated it.
We irrigated it, but you could show your audience.
My audience?
Our audience. The farm.
You're my audience.
Yeah. Show the audience what it's.
How it's growing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there.
I'll do that.
Somebody down the road.
Yeah. Somebody going down the road. All right. We are gonna. Oh, it's windy. Get going. And get this going because there's a possibility of some rain either late tonight or tomorrow. I don't really know. Anyway, I was on the phone and Kevin's eager to go, so he already took the chopper to the field, so now I gotta take the tandem. Alright, now I'm going to switch. Wash the window. Boom. Heard a loud noise. Something's not right. But they had me go home and we dropped the head off and now I'm headed to the workshop. So we're about to find out what's going on. Hopefully it's not too serious. I have a feeling it's something with the shear bar. There's a pretty loud rattling noise. Maybe it's the knives. issues arise and we can get this hay off. that's the haylage. So the next field we have is the sorghum. So on my way. This is sorghum. Okay, we're finished shopping, so let's go take a look at the pile. Kevin had to help us finish up with driving trucks because Sydney had to go to work. So he hasn't pushed up just yet. He hasn't finished pushing up. But we can see what we've got so far. He just dumped his last load. So he'll come back and push the rest of it up. Here we are. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, it needs to be pushed up, it looks like. That's a better look. This is what he just did. So this is the sorghum that we just chopped. It's got good moisture. It's not super wet though, so that's a good thing because you don't want super wet. So this must be the haylage. You can see, that's haylage. It's 5:30 by the time we're finished and I haven't made supper. And I had planned on making loaded mashed potatoes because this morning I dug up all my red skinned potatoes and I thought, mashed potatoes for supper. So that was the plan. It's still the plan. The potatoes are cooking. I'm going to the garden to grab some chives and we're gonna have bacon and sour cream and cheese and all that good stuff with mashed potatoes all in one pot. Okay, I got my chives and I should dehydrate some of these. I dehydrated a bunch of parsley yesterday. Thank you, Mom, because it came from her garden. She picked me some. I got a whole quart of that. I'm gonna get my potatoes in my mixer and get them mashed. I have you sitting right there, okay? And my mixer is here and my potatoes are steaming at us. Ooh, this is a pot of red skinned potatoes. So I'm gonna start with part of the potatoes and I like to use, focus. I like to use this whisk. That's the attachment for my KitchenAid. All right, I'm mixing them up and as I mix it, I'm gonna add some sour cream to it. And just so you know, there's no recipe, just dump it in. You can use butter, you can use milk. I'm not going to put any butter in the potatoes themselves because the guys already drenched their potatoes in butter when they at the table. So there's no reason to put more butter in it, is there? Okay, now I'm going to put the chives and I'm going to put salt and pepper and bacon all in here. Did I tell you that I leave the skins on the red potatoes when I'm making mashed potatoes? I leave the skins on and I boil them right with the skins. Ready to eat?
Yeah.
Great.
That looks good.
Thanks.
Almost as good as you.
Almost. I almost forgot to show you the sorghum. This is what we chopped 3 weeks ago. You can see how tall it is. If I hold it up, it is my thigh. So it's about right here, just above the knee. Anyways, so this is what it looks like. You can see where Kevin missed mowing. There's a couple taller plants. I'm gonna walk up here. This we haven't mowed and just compare. So here we are. This is the sorghum that we haven't mowed, and it's almost what, 5'9", 5'10"? Could be taller out there further. No, I don't really know. You can kind of see the difference right here. So this is the stuff that we chopped already once, and this has not been chopped, but it was planted a couple weeks later than this. And this is gonna catch up if we get some rain, which it would be nice to get some more rain, definitely. So that's how the sorghum's growing. Very happy with this variety and for the thickness that we've planted it. As you can see how thick this is. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you're having a very blessed day. Take care.